certified Sony hater shoots Sony.
One you don't want them to have though.
Sony.
Have you ever shot a Sony camera before?
No, I haven't. Well, I've held one in my hands. I've seen the results.
Well, it's time then with the A7R Mark VI and the 6.7 mega. It's actually 66.8. So this is the lens that you shoot on Nikon.
Yeah, I do like that.
It's smaller, right?
Let me see how it weighs. Let me see how it weighs.
Do you want the camera to be physically larger? We should do that. Do you want to
make it
battery
bigger?
grip, girl?
Sure, for no reason.
So this camera actually comes with a new battery type, which is probably unfortunate you're groaning. But with this camera, you get 2 batteries and a dual battery charger with it, which is unheard of because I feel like most other cameras just come with a USB-C cord now. The walkthrough is your front is aperture, 1.2, 50, don't touch that. Back is shutter speed here, and then this is ISO, so if you want ISO. You have your own dedicated wheel. You don't have to hit a button and scroll.
What if I like to hit the button and scroll? But that is pretty nice.
So, let's do a portrait shoot.
This is nice.
First up.
The colors are nice, hey?
I thought that Sony colors were bad and the worst in the industry. I
don't think I said that, personally.
I think a lot of people have said that.
Should I keep it at 1600 ISO and 6400 shutter speed? Is that right?
That's the one.
Is that what I'm supposed to do?
You can go higher. You can you can do
5,000 ISO. 5,000 ISO. Well, 8,000 is the highest shutter speed I can go, but I guess I could bring the
electronic.
I could bring the f-stop up a bit higher just to compensate. I think that's perfect. Okay, let me put this back down to something reasonable. He's very well lit, but look, his name on the window behind is still defined.
Yeah. So there is an additional challenge to shooting a pre-production camera, and that is that you won't be able to use the RAW files for a while. So you have to shoot everything exact in JPEG. So.
Oh, well.
So this shot, I don't know. All right, so screen, colors look nice. Autofocus. Let's do a little autofocus example here. How are you feeling with the autofocus?
The autofocus is very fast.
Like impossibly fast? Like the best you've ever used?
Confusingly fast, yeah.
Is it faster than what you normally shoot?
I'll give you confusingly fast. Yeah, I hate to say it, but it is probably faster than what I typically shoot on, yeah. I guess I should take some photos here now. Oh, he's got it on the shade white balance.
Yeah, do you like that? You can swap.
Well, it's very you. Okay, that's better. Your teeth aren't yellow now, so that's good. Oh yeah, the whites are white. He's looking very handsome. Okay, come on here. I do like greens, so I'm gonna have to bring you over to the tree to see what the greens look like straight out of camera.
You can also change the profiles. That is the film FL2 profile.
Oh shoot.
So you can shoot in whatever you like.
This is nice, unfortunately, for me. Okay, I also sometimes I do like to look through, the EVF is nice. You wanna hear this? The screen is very nice.
Wait, you haven't seen the party trick of the screen yet.
I feel like you've had, I feel like Sony's screens used to not be this good. Is this true?
They used to put $5 screens in.
Yeah, this is a nice screen.
But the physical, so this works for a number of different ways. So you can actually pull it out. So you have a tilt like you'd have on a camera that just has a tilt screen. But then you can also do fully articulating if you're a video nerd like us.
Nobody does this. Because it's funny, whenever newer photographers reach out, they're like, hey, how come I can't get my screen to do this thing? It just seems like a very obvious thing that should occur. Like, why can't I go this way and this way? It's like, no, you get one or the other. Yeah, you can't have both. Yeah, tilt or flip. Okay, come, I wanna see the green. Let's see some greens over here. Listen, anybody out there in the video world seeing the horizontal shot of this and you're thinking, what's happening with that tree? Oops, we forgot to water it for a year. But anyways, it's coming back. The green is nice. It's actually crazy because this looks exactly like my finished image. This looks like what I edit too.
Do you think Sony stole the FL2 preset from your Imagen profile?
Could you imagine? That would be upsetting. Not $1 given to me. They just
brings us to the sponsor of this video, Imagen. You can process your JPEGs. I guess we're not doing that. We have to do a different sponsor for this video. Pic-Time. Pic-Time 2.0 is out now. The most beautiful galleries in all the land. Lindsay loves it. Lindsay, tell us about Pic-Time 2.0.
You know what? This would be really nice in the new Pic-Time galleries at the end of your gallery delivery. Once you've uploaded it and you've selected your favorite design, of which there are many new ones that are gorgeous, they automatically provide you with a reel scrolling perfectly timed through your photos. So one thing that I always consider when I'm delivering a gallery is how much variety I want to give. And in the scrolling video, it's very helpful to see, oh look, they've done this location and this location, but now I haven't done enough close-ups, so that's what we have to do next. Anyways, Pic-Time 2.0, big fans.
Use the link down below. Get my preset pack completely for free. Usually it's $120, but free to you if you sign up just for your Pic-Time trial. You don't have to become a paying, ongoing user. Just get the trial, get the preset pack.
Or use Lindsay's preset.
No, don't use hers. I'll put both down below. You can choose. There's also a product showcase mode, so if you do want to like focus on product only and you don't want my face to keep pulling focus, you can do it that way too.
So, but how do I do that? Do I have to go into a menu?
You can tap anything and it'll just track it.
It's working. I did it already.
Yeah.
Man, newer photographers.
So easy,
You guys
right?
should have to go back and struggle. I'm gonna give you a D750 to try out. Just kidding. I wouldn't make you suffer like that. Okay, now like, I don't know, check your watch, check the time.
I'm gonna be on Lee Zavitz's watch influencer channel. It's a secret. You probably can't find it even if you try.
Okay, that's nice. You don't have to include this, but one of the things that people always tell me when they're complaining about Sony is that everything you need to use is buried in menus. Is that true?
No.
Oh.
Everything's like on the screen or like in physical dials. Like on a wedding day,
I do see this, yeah.
If you set your ISO to that top wheel, you don't have to change anything. Like that's it. You're set up for the day.
Well, the reason I asked is because I was trying to go to high-speed continuous and, well, I found it, so let's try. Okay, should you do like high kicks or something for the high-speed continuous?
I have a question that I actually don't know yet. When you look through the viewfinder and you press halfway, does it degrade the image quality when autofocus continuous begins? Oh, it's significantly better.
Okay.
I would almost say there's no change. It used to be really quite not good. Like it would almost grayscale the image out a little bit.
Oh, well, that's bad.
And it would give you, I think, less frames per second. Now it's like,
Yeah, we don't want that.
yeah, there's, I would say, very minimal change. So if you've been waiting for the EVF that doesn't look super weird when you go into autofocus continuous, I don't even know if there's a change. I'm gonna say there's no change.
Let's roll.
All right.
Oh, we made a GIF. Do it again. 1, 2, 3.
Card slots, SD card one way, and CF Express Type A if you flip it around the other way. So if you want to shoot hybrid photo video and you want to shoot 500 photos of somebody coming down the aisle and then you want to switch to video mode, you should have fast cards. The V90s might not keep up.
What have we got?
More in the
What have we got in here currently?
CF Express A.
I was going to say this thing's nary a glimpse of a buffer.
So this is the official photo video buffer test. This is CF Express Type A card, bunch of photos, and then 5, 4. So the speed of card writing, you can see up at the top there, it actually outpaces. So it says 7, which I thought it was 7 seconds, but it might just be 7 files. So you do this, and then 9, but look at how fast that counts down, and then you're able to record video. So that's a lot faster, but it is only shooting to 1 card. So that's so if you have 2, and it gets expensive to have 2 CF Express A.
I just shot a wedding on Sunday with the Nikon 51.2, which
beautiful lens.
Slays. Absolutely stunning. My hand is permanently shaped like this now. Do you want to sit here? We'll make it look like, oh, he's a photographer in his studio with his things. Somebody broke my tray the other day.
It wasn't me.
Fussing with it.
For sure wasn't me making a video for a Northbound conference in like 2 days. I don't even know if you can buy tickets still. I think, but Matt Johnson's going to be there. He's nice. Also, if you can guess the price point of this camera, where would you put it at? $10,000?
$4,500 US.
That's pretty much exactly correct.
Yeah, I'm good at
We don't
this.
have official pricing yet, but that's the ballpark. They give a range. They're like, it'll be somewhere in here, and that's within the range. It doesn't really leave anything out for what I would use it for weddings. It does 8K, but I'm not going to use 8K. It does 4K at 120 with a 1.1 crop, and I'm probably not going to use that either, but I will use 4K 60 uncropped. And also if you go into APS-C crop mode, because it is a 6.7 megapixel camera, you'll still get, I'll put what it actually is on the screen because I haven't checked yet, but I'm guessing you're still going to get a 30 megapixel file, maybe like 24, which is really nice for once you're in crop mode. You'll also notice that neither of us really shoot much through the viewfinder unless there's like sun right behind the couple, then you kind of have to do it to block it out. Otherwise, for candids, it's a lot nicer just to shoot the screen because you actually talk to the person taking the pictures of rather than being the weird guy behind the camera reminding them that they're having their picture taken. One small thing I've noticed that I actually really like is that when we are in a high continuous mode, so it's set to maximum FPS, if you just touch the button, I feel like most other Sony cameras, if you just touch the button, you'd get like 5 frames. Even though I'm in high, I can still take one single image. It's nice because you can take a bunch or you can just do one. You also get LED buttons. We can't see it here. Let's go somewhere darker. And you touch this button here. It lights up. Backlight. You don't get to control the colors, so you unfortunately don't get to make them purple or whatever you want.
No colors.
No music, no colors, no adding your own MP3s. But it is nice. It's a nice little touch.
Should we put it on auto white balance and shoot a bunch of these so we can see what the color looks like?
Oh, wow. I'm happy you mentioned that. So there's now auto white balance upgrades. Basically, in the past, Sony auto white balance was if you were shooting snowboarding and you were out in a white environment that was perfect, it would do a pretty good job. If you were on a wedding day, it would always pick the weirdest white balances. It's gotten better. I think the Sony A7R Mark V was the first step when they introduced the AI chip that really started doing a better auto exposure and auto white balance. But now they gave me stats that it's multiple times better. I don't know how you gauge that, but auto white balance will actually look nice and usable now, as well as auto exposure has gotten better. We're getting into Gerald Undone territory now that he's retired, unless he released a video on this today.
These are from Wood & Banana, my favorite album company, and you can actually get albums made on Pic-Time 2.0 with Wood & Banana. Your clients can design their own albums with the new AI album software. It's gorgeous, takes all the effort out, and you can get these samples from Wood & Banana to make your life really easy to sell things to your clients. What a treat. Okay, that's the ISO, not the shutter speed. We don't want that.
Isn't it nice to have both on a dial though? It's the one thing that I miss shooting other brands. The other thing for video, there are brands that kind of make it unusable a little bit because on video, your shutter speed is usually the one that like if you're in North America, you're at 1/60th of a second, you go into a different environment, you ND or you put your aperture up or you adjust your ISO and you can't flip dials and change them. So you just like don't have, like you basically have a useless dial if you're shooting video on some brands, whereas this you have access to all of those dials. You can also customize like everything.
Yeah, it's nice, it's nice.
Sony A7R Mark VI, certified Sony hater, converted.
The autofocus is insanely quick. This is very nice, a nice feel, a nice aesthetic, and the 51.2 is very nice and light. The colors are good.
They've always been technically correct and accurate, but they've never been artistic and pretty. Thanks for watching. Pic-Time link down below. Choose mine or Lindsay's, or maybe they're both mine. I'm gonna bit.ly them so you don't know which one you're clicking. See you next time.
Pick mine, pick mine.